Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name might be Isaiah and today I'm just talking about whatever, which since I just finished writing something for someone, I thought I would talk about writing erotica and how I got into that. Um, for people that aren't aware, I am asexual. I don't experience sexual attraction, and until I started my hormone therapy, I didn't really have a libido. I say this mostly because before I started tea, I didn't really have any urges. I had some curiosity, which I'm going to go into in a bit. But from what I understand of how hormone replacement therapy affects libido, it's not necessarily just a lessening or a greatening of it, but it kind of adjusts how we relate to our libido. So before I started tea, I may have had one, but my disinterest in all of that stuff just made it not something so inherent because I had more estrogen than testosterone. So when I started testosterone, it kind of heightened it as I could get going more quickly. Whereas when someone is moving over to estrogen versus testosterone, they may find it takes a little while for their libido to properly engage. Anyway, that's how I've been understanding the reading of all of that lately. But that's not so important. But yes, I am asexual, and I have written erotica since I was 18. I know that's not nearly as dramatic as some people who have been reading and engaging in erotica their entire lives. I mean, I do remember the first Lemons that I read, or like Naruto, Sasuke, gay stuff, when I would sneak onto the computer late at night without any supervision, and I'd feel really guilty reading it, but I couldn't read the heterosexual stuff because it was both more traumatizing and boring. And I didn't really understand anything that I was reading, but I was like 15, 14 years old reading the stuff on fanfiction.net. I dropped out of reading that sort of thing as I grew older, and I started engaging in what was called at the time cybering, where you would sort of role play what you would do if you were having sexual relations with someone in person. And that was extremely traumatizing for a multitude of reasons that I don't want to get into in this video. And then I started learning how to make dildos. And I'm skipping years in between all of this, by the way. I made dildos when I was like 22 years old. And that came about from an unironic love of Pacific Rim and of the kaiju that are in it, and all the monster fucking that I somehow stumbled into when I got into the fandom. So, yeah, I unironically consider myself a monster fucker. Go figure. The asexual person only experiences the desire to fuck when they see something that is 5 stories to 20 stories tall and could crush them like a bug. Does that 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 makes me think of the femdom people who will step on a man's back with heels and they say, "Crush me harder, mommy," or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, after that, I learned that people write short form erotica a lot on Amazon for Kindle readers, and I dipped my toes into that. It was interesting, but I would get too anxious about all of that stuff, so I only wrote like 5 shorts and then the collection, and it's made a few bucks. I'm pretty happy with it. And off and on, I just write or read erotica for my own whatever. And then somehow, because I follow a subreddit that has people post commissions that they want to take or sell or whatever, someone posted something about a very specific fetish that I do like to write. I'm not going to say what. And I was like, well, I could use the 75 bucks. And that was earlier this month. So I wrote it, And I wrote over the amount and sent it over. And this guy or girl, I do not know their gender, I do not assume their gender, I will just call them they. My patron decided they loved it and immediately wanted to commission me for a 16,000 word short novella, whatever. And we talked about prices and all of that stuff. And I am being paid $750 to write 16,000 words while I watch TV and reviews, because the only way I seem to write het porn or porn at all of any quality is when I am actively engaging in something else. So that is hilarious to me. Then my patron offered me another $120 to continue on the first short that I wrote for them, and I just got paid. I wish I could find more people that are so interested. This person seems to be extremely nice, and I want them to continue to pay me. I would happily write 4,000 words a week for them for the rest of my life if they continue to pay me so well. At the same time, it's just really funny because I don't usually write het porn. I usually write gay stuff. So having a cis woman and a cis man engaging in the fetish and kinks that I usually write is just slightly wrong. But I'm also giving this person my entire everything. I'm signing a DMCA, NDA, whatever, that words, letters, numbers that they need so that they can have full rights over it, and I'm not going to publish it anywhere, which I wouldn't anyway because I write gay shit, not straight shit. But it's just so funny because I'm so stressed out about everything and not selling my art and not being able to get this substitute teaching job off the ground like I want it to be, that I am making significant money under the table just writing stuff that I'm not even really editing. And they like it. And I find it hilarious. So I decided to talk about it. I'm so glad they don't know about my YouTube channel and they don't know about my Tumblr, because I'm writing so much het porn. More het porn than I've written gay at this point, I think. But if I'm writing it well enough that they like it and their spouse likes it, well, I'm not going to complain. It just means that for once I can use the word I have talent in writing erotica, apparently. I don't know. It's weird. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying making someone happy. So, there we go. This is my life, y'all. I write straight erotica for a single person, and maybe one day I'll be able to write for another person. Who knows? Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to be done because I just talked about erotica for 8 minutes, but you guys have fun, be safe, stay hydrated, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.